Hello, church. It's great to be able to speak to you today concerning the things that God is doing right here at Village. As you know, since March, we've been in an awkward time, went through a time period when we only live stream, went through a time period, or are going through a time period where we live stream and we have live people in the room at 9 and 10:30 every day. But as we've come through the summer, the Lord has placed it upon my heart, and I've sought after Him diligently in this regard about a term He gave me. It's a term that we use in counting. As a matter of fact, it's the very first number when you come to the terminology of counting, the number 1. In the book of John, in John chapter 17, the Lord Jesus Christ spoke these words to His disciples, and He prayed for them. He said in verse number 20, "I do not ask for these only, but for those who will believe in me through their word, that they may all be one." And I thought about the oneness of God's people and the oneness of the church. We live in a time of disunity. We live in a time of great division among people and among creeds and politics and everything else going on. And one of the things I really believe that the world needs to see is they need to see the church being one together, one in our love for the Lord, one in our love for people, and coming together in the oneness of worship. And so on September the 13th, something new is going to happen here. On September the 13th, we begin a later phase of our Step 3 regathering plan. We'll begin to have children's Sunday school, youth Sunday school, preschool care, all those things going on. There will be limited small group engagements on Sunday mornings. But here's the big thing. On Sunday morning, beginning September the 13th, we are going to only have one worship service at 10 a.m. One worship service. We're a room that can handle 1,400 people at one time. Socially distanced, that means we can handle 700 people at a time. And I believe that at this time in the life of the church here at Village, it's time for us to be one, to come together with one love for the Lord, one love for one another and for the world that surrounds us, and one time of worship at 10 a.m. on Sunday mornings, beginning September the 13th. I want to encourage you with that. I know that we live in a time when fear has been like a raging river upon our hearts, and the Lord tells us not to fear, but to trust in Him. Now, that's not saying that we don't act with intelligence, but it means that we act in faith. And I don't want you to just say, I'm going to be engaged with the live stream. I want to challenge you to become engaged with the people in the room who are engaged with the Lord together as we worship and lift up His name on high. I pray God's blessings on you, and I pray that He is working as mightily in your heart and life as He is in mine and in the people who are all over this world worshiping Him. God bless you. To Him be the glory.